Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and I will have to say that we are in week 5, and your standings, your top 6 are Portland, North Carolina, LA, Louisville, Seattle, and Orlando. Your top 2 have 3 wins. The next 3 have 2 wins, and Orlando has 1 win, and they have 4 points. Portland has 10, North Carolina has 9, LA has 7, Louisville and Seattle have 6, and Orlando has 4. Tonight we have the number 2 seed versus the number 12, basically your last place team. And that's because Houston has had they've had 1 loss and they've had 3 ties, enough to give them 3 points, but they just cannot get it together as far as getting a win on the board. I'm going to go down and we are going to roll for locker room checks and for keepers here. Yeah. Okay. Locker room checks. And this is game 25. Today's date for this game is April 28th, 2023. That for Houston, -1 to attack. And for North Carolina, +1 to keeper. And we will have to roll for keepers to decide that. And we're rolling for keepers now. Houston, 89. That will be Harris. And Harris is a 9. And for North Carolina, we add 1 to the keeper. That will be 96. That will be Rowland. And she will be a 10. There is a, as far as control goes, there's -1 for, this is -1 for Houston. That means they will have 1 to 9. And North Carolina will have 10 to 20. And Houston has a composure of +4, which will factor into the second half, maybe. And we will get things going. This will start in the 10th minute. That will be an attack. That will be North Carolina. And that will be on the D column. '72 on the D column, and that will be defended. That will take us to the 14th minute of play. It's going to be a pitch battle. That will be on North Carolina. That will make it 19 for aggression. 19, And this will be easily a warning, no added time, because we're only in the 14th minute. This will take us to the 16th minute. That's going to be a pitch battle. That will be Houston. Three, that's 9. And that will be a warning as well, no extra time. Will take us to the 29th minute. It's going to be a pitch battle. That will be on North Carolina. That's 18. And that will be a yellow card for North Carolina. So that will be their first penalty. We'll add a minute. And that penalty will go on that will be on Balcom. Okay. This will take us to the 36 minutes of play. That's going to be an attack. That will be Houston. That will be on the A column. $11 on the A column. Attack of 4 is a goal, and this will be a goal for Houston. The assist will go to Bisell, Bissalli. The goal will go to Prince. And that puts Houston up 1-0. We just use one dice after a goal for momentum. That's going to take us to the 45th minute. That will be a pitch battle. That will be on North Carolina. That's going to be 15. And that will be another yellow card from North Carolina. That's going to be their second penalty of the game. That will be on Carolyn. Kerolin. Okay. So we will be in crunch time here, and we have 1 minute of crunch time. So let us see what happens. And we do get that 1 minute. So +1 of extra time. That's going to be a pitch battle. That will be on Houston. Wrong dice. That will be 22. And that's going to be a yellow card on Houston. That will be their first penalty of the game. And that will be on Sanchez. And And what can we say? This looks like, could this be Houston's first win? I don't know. It's still early. We've gotten a lot of pitch battles. Uh, 2 warnings, a yellow card on North Carolina of Balcom, a yellow card on North Carolina by Carolyn, and a yellow card on Sanchez. So a lot of pitch battles, 1 goal by Houston. It is anybody's go at this point. We're going to go down and do our second half locker room check. That will be -1 to attack for Houston. So their attack will be a 6. And +1 to attack for North Carolina. Yeah. +1 to attack. So they're going to be at a 10 on attack. And it is 1-0 Houston here. Anything could happen. Houston has been known to, and like I said, they have 1 loss and 3 ties, so anything can happen with Houston here. That will start us off in the 49th minute. That's going to be an attack. That will be North Carolina. And that is going to be on the A column for North Carolina. Just if they hadn't had that their defense or their if they didn't have the defense go down, it would have been it would have been a save, but it's on the A column here. 93 on the A column for North Carolina. That will be a corner kick. 33 on the corner kick. That will be a keeper check. $14 on the keeper check. It says keeper 11 plus is a save. Otherwise, it's a goal. So North Carolina will get a goal here on the keeper check. The assist will go to Mathis. And the goal will go to Dabina. And that will tie the game up at 1 apiece. We're rolling for momentum here. That will take us to the 54th minute of play. That's going to be an attack. That will be North Carolina. That's going to be on the A column. $19 on the A column. And their attack is a 10. So this is going to be a goal for North Carolina. The assist will go to Daniels. The goal will go to goes to Carolyn. And that puts North Carolina up 2-1. Still rolling for momentum here. That's going to take us to the 59th minute. Pitch battle. That will be North Carolina. And that will be 21. That will be red intensity, so +2. Three, but they have no red intensity players. That's going to be yellow card, North Carolina. The yellow card will go to Speck. That will be North Carolina's third penalty. Houston will have an injury, and that will be on Prissick. Prisock. And we have to roll to see what it affects. 5. That will be -1 on attack. So Houston's attack will be 5, not 6. And we have 59 minutes gone by. This will take us to the 66th minute of play. That will be a pitch battle. That will be on North Carolina. That's going to be a 7. And that will be a warning. So no penalty that time. 24 minutes left in the game. This will take us to the 79th minute. It's going to be an attack. That will be North Carolina on the A column here. .97 on the A column. That's going to be a corner kick. .60 for North Carolina on the corner kick. And that will be a save by Harris. And that will give us, we got 11 minutes to go. And that will take us to the end of the game. That's going to be the 90th minute there. It's going to be a pitch battle. That will be on Houston. 17, add the 6 will be 23. This will be a yellow intensity check. 16 on the yellow intensity. That's going to be a yellow card, so that will be a yellow card. It's going to be Houston's second penalty of the game. So we have 4 minutes of extra time all total. And your penalty will be on for Houston. That will be on Naughton. And North Carolina is up 2-1. There is 4 minutes of extra time. So if we get higher than a 4 on that dice, the game's over with. And we get a 4, so this will take us to the end of the game. That's going to be, and this will be a composure roll. That is 2. So that means North Carolina has no attack, no defense, and no keeper check. So they won. So there is no attack. So basically, we can say that this play was disrupted. And that was a D column attack. So we'll say that that was defended. And North Carolina holds on to win this one 2-1. And this will be so right now the game differential for North Carolina is 10. For Houston, it is -3. But Houston is 0 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses now. And North Carolina is 4 wins, no draws, and 1 loss. And so they will have 12 points now. And like I said, 1 point makes or breaks a team in this. So, like I said, 1 game makes or breaks you in this league. And next up on the schedule is Louisville versus Seattle. And I'm going to take a look at the date on that. Okay, we're coming up with the schedule. Uh, uh, the uh, Louisville Seattle game will be an April 29th game, and it's the beginning of the last games of the month. I mean, the Houston North Carolina game was the very first one, but that Louisville Seattle game is April 29th. And then there is one game on the 30th, which is Kansas City and New York. So, uh, but I mean, it's interesting, but you never know what's going to happen. But the big key on these games is that one game can and often does make a difference. Especially, I mean, if you get 3 or 4 goal differential, it could make a huge impact and a huge difference. Uh, so keep watching. Uh, so far, the home team, Louisville, has a 4 seed spot. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And everybody plays everybody twice in this league. So, uh, it's basically, I guess you would say, 22 weeks. Um, we'll see. But it basically goes from March until November. So it's a pretty long time. And that's basically like saying they've still got a month of play. And because we're in October now and I'm playing this year's schedule. So they got basically a month left. I think they've already got the team set for the playoffs in that. So, and I haven't looked to see what those are, but keep in tune. North Carolina squeaks out on Houston 2-1. Houston just couldn't get another goal to tie the game. So you all take care. Have a good evening, and I hope all your rolls are good ones.